Hello. Now I'm just seeing if this is any better. Just to, see what it's like. Ooh. Right, so I'm still only level 1. And I was in some city. There you go. Right, so I'm doing Before the Storm. Avar's uncle Avar asked me to take word to the Jarl of Whiterun of the dragon attack on Helen, and to ask the Jarl to send soldiers to protect Ravenwood. So I'm going to go to Whiterun, which I think I'm in. Oh yes, that's right, because I tried stealing a book, as well some books, and they caught me. So I better not do that again. Right, so where am I? So that's where I am, so I've got to go still that little hold on. That's backwards, so does it tell me that's up this way? That's what it's telling me. That's up this way. Oh yeah, let's jump. So I think it's kind of there. I think that's where it wants me to head. Now everyone's kind of probably already played this and like going, oh my god, I can't believe you're going this way. Nothing up this way. Okay, well, I'm pretty sure I didn't ask for my sword to come out. I've still got all that to explore. So I must be coming up to some gear.
Guard might get nervous. A man approaches with his weapon drawn. You look tired, friend. The Bannered Mare has beds for rent.
Well, alright, okay, now I know how.
I used to be an adventurer like you. Then I took an arrow in the knee.
Sorry to hear that. I'm not gonna give a shit, like, but you know.
Halt! City's closed with the dragons about. Official business only.
Oh, so they know that there's a dragon about.
Fine. But we'll be keeping an eye on you.
Culinary labs can be used to combine ingredients.
What do you need? Judging by your armor, I'd say you're an Imperial scout. If so, well met.
Oh, something.
We'll pay whatever it takes, but we must have more swords for the Imperial soldiers.
I just can't fill an order that size on my own. Why don't you
Greymane or Battleborn?
And ask Yorland Greymane for help.
Got stones in your ears? I asked what side you're on. Greymane or Battleborn.
Oh.
Then you're either a Stormcloak sympathizer or a fool. Either way, you're no friend of mine. Long live the Empire.
Okay, so where am I going?
Got something to say?
Oh, nothing at all.
Pig sticker like that's not going to get you far. Best thinking of settling in. There's a house for sale. Breeze home. You should talk to the steward up in the keep if you're interested.
Excellent. No, I just don't know where I'm going. Oh, well, there again, a house. It's not really a bad place.
I mostly deal with petty thievery and drunken brawls. Been too long since we...
Okay. Why can't I barely hear it?
I'd be a lot warmer and a lot...
What?
What would you have me do then? Nothing? My lord,
What's
please.
the meaning of this interruption?
No time for rash
Jarl
action.
Balgrup is
I
not
just think we
receiving
need more
visitors.
information before we act. I just...
As
Who's
House
this,
Carl,
then?
my job is to deal with all dangers that threaten the Jarl or his people. So you have my attention. Now explain yourself. You know about Helgen? The Jarl
Yes,
will want to
I'm
speak to you personally. Approach.
So, you were at Helgen. You saw this dragon with your own eyes? I should have guessed Ulfric would be mixed up in this. What do you say now, Proventus? Shall we continue to trust in the strength of our walls? Against the dragon?
My lord, we should send troops to Riverwood at once. It's in the most immediate danger. If that dragon is lurking in the mountains...
will view that as a provocation. He'll assume we're preparing to join Ulfric's side and attack him. We should not...
Enough! I'll not stand idly by while the dragon burns my hold and slaughters my people. Irileth, send a detachment to Riverwood at once.
Yes, my Jarl.
If you'll excuse me, I'll return to my duties.
That would be best. Well done. You sought me out on your own initiative. You've done Whiterun a service, and I won't forget it. Here, take
Thank you, my
this
lord.
as a small token of my esteem. There is another thing you could do for me. Suitable for someone of your particular talents, perhaps. Come, let's go find Farengar, my court wizard. He's been looking into a matter related to these dragons and rumors of dragons.
Sorry, wizard? Then again, I am a lizard. Wizard lizard. Oh, I should have been a magician. Wizard lizard, do you think? Oh, we didn't have to go very far then, because there he is.
Varengar, I think I found someone who can help you with your dragon project. Go ahead and fill him in with all the details.
So the Jarl thinks you can be of use to me. Oh yes, he must be referring to my research into the dragons. Yes, I could use someone to fetch something for me. Well, when I say fetch, I really mean delve into a dangerous ruin in search of an ancient stone tablet that may or may not actually be there.
Excellent. Let's have to dragons.
No mere brute mercenary, but a thinker. Perhaps even a scholar? You see, when the stories of dragons began to circulate, many dismissed them as mere fantasies, rumors, impossibilities. One sure mark of a fool is to dismiss anything that falls outside his experience as being impossible. But I began to search for information about dragons. Where had they gone all those years ago? And where were they coming from? I learned of a certain stone tablet said to be housed in Bleak Falls Barrow. A dragon stone, said to contain a map of dragon burial sites. Go to Bleak Falls Barrow, find this tablet, no doubt interred in the main chamber, and bring it to me. Simplicity itself. Sadly, no. My work affords me few opportunities for such an adventure. Perhaps some hero will bring one to Dragon's Reach, like old Olaf one I once did. What a fascinating conversation that would be. An old tomb, built by the ancient Nords, perhaps dating back to the Dragon War itself. Maybe you just want to know how to get there. It's near Riverwood, a miserable little village a few miles south of here. I'm sure some of the locals can point you in the right direction once you get there.
Miserable little village?
Well, must preserve some professional secrets, mustn't we? I have my sources. Reliable. I'm not surprised you've never heard of it. Even I used to think it was just a myth. But not anymore. The Dragon War was a real event, although only the barest glimmer of the actual events has come down to us. Far back in the Mythic era, the dragons were worshipped as gods in Skyrim. Many of the monumental ruins that still dot the landscape were in fact built as temples to the dragons. The details are lost, but at some point, the Nords rebelled. After a long and terrible war, the Nords overthrew their dragon overlords. Oh no, many were killed, of course, but many survived into historical times. Why, this very palace was built by one of Balgruf's ancestors to hold a captive dragon. Hence its name, Dragon's Reach. I believe I am, yes. Technically speaking, of course. The city is also home to a priest, priestess, an alchemist, and I'm sure others who practice. That reminds me. Speaking of alchemists, I have some frost salts for Arcadia. She asked me to obtain them for one of her potions. Would you be so kind as to deliver the frost salts for me? I'm sure Arcadia will provide some form of recompense. Good. Yes. You're clearly better suited than I am to carry out such a menial task.
But can I just say, right, you're giving me this stuff, and you're just trusting me for them to give me stuff?
If I said that was a tedious question, would you... As long as I'm left alone to pursue my research, I don't care who gives the orders. Now, I'm a busy man, and your pointless questions are boring me terribly. Good day.
This is a priority now. Anything we can use to fight this dragon, or dragons, we need it quickly, before it's too late.
Of course, Jarl Balgruf. You seem to have found me an able assistant. I'm sure he will prove most useful.
Succeed at this, and you'll be rewarded. Whiterun will be in your debt.
Thank you very much. La, la, la. So my theory is that if I keep on, that I've in theory read the books. Oh, excuse me. Started. So yes, so I was right.
Oh, I thought you were already on your way to Bleak Falls Barrow.
Ah. No, you don't learn anything from not doing anything. So that I quite like that actually.
I thought you were already on your way to Bleak Falls Barrow.
He's all freaking silly. Where am I going to flip blood? What? Oh yes, your little side job. Just tell me that I could go that way.
If you need potions, you should try Arcadia's Cauldron.
Still dark. Ooh. appears to be a... I knew swimming would come in handy. Alright. Going down that way. Try running.
Send you back to Riverwood.
Yes, House. Tried mercenary work? Immediately. It might suit you.
It's just us against the dragon? Is that it?
We can never rest easy, for Balgraf's enemies will not. Balgraf and I, when he gods, you are curious. I am charged with powerful... Oh yes, there have been attempts on the Jarl's life. Take your pick. And those... every day... Well, not yet anyway. I can't afford to send anyone else. And we don't know where the dragon is. Your main job will be to keep an eye out and get the people to safety if the time is attacked. I don't expect the three of us...
In my experience, the dragon is going to be where you don't want the dragon to be. Oh, right, okay, I see. So it's asking us to get that stuff. That's why it's great, alright.
You're not supposed to be here.
Well,
I'm warning you. Back off.
By order of the Jarl, stop right there. That's it? That's your best?
This should be good. A fight.
oops. Okay, so I died. Okay. Oh, because I haven't got a salt pile. Oh. Okay. So if they have a sword.
You're not supposed to be here.
Sorry. Question is though, who said that? Someone said that.
I'm not going to warn you again. Get out and call the guards.
Okay, I'm going. Christ, I just want to have a little look around. You know, see what's there.
My order of the Yard. I command you have committed crimes against Skyrim and her people. What say you in your defense?
I haven't.
Smart man. Now, come along with us. We'll take any stolen goods, and you'll be free to go. After you pay the fine, of course.
Of course.
Everything's all right?
Yeah, just kind of, you know, chilling.
You look tired, friend. The Bannered Mare has beds for rent.
That's fine, I think I should leave now.
Be glad you're here in the city and not out in Riverwood. Those poor sods don't even have a wall. Looking to do some hunting? Avoid Brittleshin Pass. It's southeast of here.
Can't a woman get a moment to herself? Leave me! I'm not going to warn you.
Sorry. She didn't seem that shocked, did she?
You have committed crimes against Skyrim and her people. What say you in your defense? Smart man. Now, come along with us. We'll take any stolen goods.
I haven't stolen anything, I just wanted to have a little I spy and to increase my blood picking levels. That's all I wanted.
Stay out of trouble, Argonian.
Yeah, I think I better.
Rorikstead's a nice enough little hamlet, but a boring post.
There it is, friend. The ugly. We are. You have come. You have come to hear the word of Talos. Hello, my friend. If you seek knowledge about mighty Talos, you have most certainly come to the right person. In Talos, in southern land. So, if you want to know more, because the... Oh, yes. Well, let me tell you something, friend. Let them come. Because the very idea is inconceivable to our elven overlords. Sharing the heavens with man? Ha! They can barely tolerate our presence.
No, we're wrong.
Those two at it again? Come on now. Watch the footwork. Keep your balance.
This is what you want?
Hey, watch it.
Whoa.
Don't mind them. Just working out some issues in the old way. Ask any fool around here, get a different answer. Good. Mercenaries, warriors of honor, brothers and sisters of the blade, drunken rabble. Take your pick. I've been here longer than most of them. Even I don't know sometimes. I just hope they don't kill each other. So you think you have what it takes? Lucky for you, I'm not the one who makes that decision. Talk to Kodlak. Who knows? Maybe he's in a generous mood. Mm-hmm.
Who's Kozak?
Watch what you're doing.
Hey, that isn't yours.
I think you've been taking things that don't belong to you. Pay your debts, and we'll forget this happened. Hold your head up. I'm sure it won't happen again. None of our business. There's no honor to be had. I came home to Sky. Wandered around as a blade for... The money was good. I was lucky to come... Of course the money is still good. And the drinks. I'll take my leave then.
Oh, I've been tending to a good bunch of men and women who make too much a mess, if you ask me. Goodbye, dear.
Goodbye. You even have to steal from me.
We grey, mate. No, they. Take my advice and keep away. You look too smart to get... Well, when you get to be my age, only let it happen. Huh? When the Empire surrendered to the Aldmeri Dominion, they shamed us all. Aye. We used to be fast friends. Though it was long ago. You're looking at a real warrior. At least I used to be. Oh, we've got... Well... Maybe that's not entirely true. But our clan's got a long and proud history in this old. For 30 years, Ulfred Battleborn made his money from farming, and got himself some new friends among the Empire's nobles. Let's hear it.
No, just wanted to...
Come. You thieving little elf.
No! Which one did I steal?
I think you've been taking things that don't belong to you.
No!
Pay your debts and
I
we'll
pressed the
forget
wrong
this happened.
button.
Be careful around here. You don't want to anger the wrong person.
I was done talking anyway.
I'd be dead if not for Vignar. He took me in and helped me turn my life around.
All these younglings scampering around.
Worried one
Should
of them
not
is
be
going to
burning
take
by
your
now.
place?
Some of them might try. But that's not what I'm worried about.
Yeah,
What?
switch off now.
That they might get themselves...
By you?